clean now. Society's time me release now. Crazy, I'm finna go see now. Big style, big deals, vitamin water, that's a big one, 6 mil, coach came to me like I'm D1, like Will, got some seen now to the fly.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10. First carry here for Kyron Williams. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Williams. And he'll get this close to the first down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves 3rd and short. He'll try to run for it with Williams. A pickup there of 19 yards. First down, L.A.
Over the last couple years, Mike, we've seen the trend in the NFL is that 3rd down has really become a passing down, but not here. Not for this team. They keep the ball on the ground. They're able to pick up a big gain. Fresh set of downs.
Cup in motion. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Back to throw. He'll rotate Cup. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him.
Oh my God, bro. You can't be serious.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
This can't be serious.
Now a toss, left side, it's Williams. Able to break a tackle.
This can't be serious, man.
Powers forward 4 yards.
Yeah.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll throw complete to Blake Corum. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up An interesting fourth down decision.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on fourth down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs. You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw in this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for third down. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line.
So you find yourself on the verge of your drive stalling out. And not only do you pick up the first down, Mike, but you get a huge pass completion in the process. Really nice job keeping this opening drive of the game alive as they're really trying to start this game on a high note.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. On play action, he'll... Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up third down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here's Lance. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 0-0 is the score. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. So they move inside the 20. 1st and 10 at the 18. Shotgun run now with Walker. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. 2nd down and 8. Now Lance. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
You're lucky as hell.
Trying to keep this drive moving, but it's 3rd and 8. Lance. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. He is in. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Seattle. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. It's up and through. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
ball incomplete
Ball.
on third down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Lance looking to throw.
Why can't you make that throw, bro? That is a touchdown.
And it'll bring up second down.
Why that's a touchdown?
Throwing, Lance. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Jesus.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he will score. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Seahawks. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one. This guy.
Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Williams. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and that's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. It's another run here for Williams. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a 1st down.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Two minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more of this Thursday opener after this. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On the give, it's Williams. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
And he'll get this only to about the 10. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Kyren Williams, the intended receiver there. And third down coming up.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. Hardy's kick is good. And the Rams are on the board just before halftime.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
To throw is Lance. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in.
You could say
Question
somebody
now,
was holding.
will the play stand? To throw, here's Lance. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that 1st down play. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw. Complete. Metcalf with the grab. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He'll drop to throw.
Oh, Godson.
It's on target, but it goes as an incompletion.
Too much. I understand.
But
I understand.
unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down. They'll look to throw yet again. Oh, what a throw there. Back across the field, but it's still a completion. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half. So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. That one is good. And the Seahawks going to open up a 17-3 lead. All right, Coach, 2nd half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Pretty interesting 1st half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway.
Here we go.
Finding Metcalf quickly on the RPO. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Here we go, set.
Now a give to Walker, running right. He'll manage only a couple. Cameron Kitchens there to bring him down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready.
He'll look to throw. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. Yeah. And the Rams are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the second half, the opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a way to use the pass to get the lead and then go back to this run game to close the game out.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Now they'll set up to throw.
Ooh, that was a pick.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Linebackers in general have the reputation of being very instinctive players, and I think we saw it there on that last pass breakup. The ability to diagnose and read the play almost before it even starts. It allows them to be in the right spot at the right time and allows them to make the play.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's 1st and 10.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down. Now, faking the give. Throw right side, hauled in by Cup. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll run it. First carry of the game for Blake Corum. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Williams gets it on the draw. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down.
That's a great job defensively. The goal of every defense in the NFL is to accomplish one of 2 things. Turnovers, force field goals. In this case, the big 3rd down stop is most likely going to lead to the latter. Really nice job there in the red zone.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Throwing now from the gun.
Thank you.
That'll
What?
be intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he's
Come
gonna be
on, bro.
shaken
That was a
down, but
perfect
there are
pick.
1, 2,
Come on,
3
bro.
on the field. I don't think this is going to stand.
Oh, they bailed you out.
They can still get a 1st down.
Oh,
At
they
the
bailed
1.
you out.
1st
Something
and
crazy.
10, they go from the 11.
Oh, they bailed you
And
out.
that'll be
Something
good for about a
crazy.
half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Now,
That's all I can
following
really
the
say.
run, one of the
Boy,
offensive linemen
that
leading
was
the way
crazy.
is a bit shaken up. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. Puka Nacua. Touchdown. And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams are able to cut into the lead. It's now 17-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready, Buffalo 18.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Rams are in great shape here
That's
as they take
pissed
over
off.
at
I'm
their
doing big hill,
46.
dude.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here comes Quorum. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. 2nd and a yard. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Into the hands of Quorum. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. They get 24 on that one. And just like that, it's 1st and goal.
Where did he come from?
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. It is 1st down and goal. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. Here now, 2nd down and goal. They'll run with Quorum. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short. 2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. It's the quarterback with a sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. The game-tying touchdown here in the fourth quarter and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this fourth quarter lead.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball outside.
Kidding me?
And he brings it down for a loss.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is third down. Now Lance. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations must pass.
Coach decision, nigga. Coach decision. Coach decision. God, come on. Nobody got time. Come on. Read the rules, bro. Like, coach
is not a recipe that their offensive
decision
coordinator wants to operate in.
Decision.
Possibly
now, read the
play
fucking
of
rule.
the game right here. It is fourth down.
Longhorn.
Here's Lance. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And that is incomplete. The defense very
did that
happy
specifically
to
so
see
they
that
went to
play
run the
call. The decision to go for it on fourth and
I want
long.
to see you to be right here, take a
End up
3,
in a turnover on
or
down.
your touchdown. Either or, but I do not want you to keep right there.
He'll try the right side with Williams. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
Oh. People read the rule. They make you take a big score.
Back to throw.
I'll try my big stick over there.
Touchdown, LA. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first
I tried
NFL
it. It didn't
touchdown.
work, bro.
Greg, they did everything they wanted
They
to
make
do
it
on
seem
that
like
drive,
it's
and now a
cool.
chance to really
It's
make
cool,
it
bro.
an
It's
important
cool,
lead.
but
Mike, with that
I gotta let
touchdown
my
there,
niggas
they're
know
an
something.
extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game.
Like I said,
And at this
whatever they
point
did
in
with
the
that
fourth quarter,
update, fuck this
I think
game
they
a little
feel
bit.
pretty good about their chances of holding on.
There's no reason why I should be thinking about running towards something I'm literally running towards.
Lance. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up. We got ourselves a ball game.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on first and 10.
Play their second position.
On the ground, this is Williams.
Go hell to them. What? What in the world was that?
All the way down to the Rams 31.
What in the world was that?
It's a big play when they needed it the most. 39 yards.
God.
Here comes Williams on the toss to the right. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. Second down.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And
lay him out.
Down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Let's go.
On target to Cup. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Two minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. And here we go, 4th and inches. They'll run the sneak. And he's going to have a Rams first down.
They capping.
That'll keep the drive alive.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team.
Oh, that was just the biggest cap ever.
It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, first down.
On the ground, Williams. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Biggest fucking cap ever.
Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. They'll run here. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
Oh,
They'll drop to throw. He'll try to run for it. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the first down. Defense. Good surge. Drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line. Now Seattle will use the final timeout. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up third down.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to win the game. This kick is good. And the Rams will move out in front, 27-24. So it's a win for the visiting Rams. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Seattle.
That's trash, bro. Anybody know that's trash.